Hello YouTube. I have a really cool cargo trailer toy hauler conversion to go over with you today. This one has some awesome features. A mini split on the front, a diesel heater inside. He's got memory foam mattress. He's got a TV in there. He's got a shower. He's got a little kitchenette. This one is really cool. I can't wait to give you guys a tour of it. Starting on the outside of the camper, this is just a normal cargo trailer. It's a Pace American Journey 8.5 by 18. This one came with an RV style door handle. He's added the window. This window on this side, this is an escape window. The one in the door that also opens with a screen. He's added a porch light and then a spotlight on this side as well. You can see his little exhaust for his diesel heater right there, which is pretty cool. This is his shore power. Got some 110 outlets on the front as well. He's got a propane tank that he adds here, which goes to his hot water heater. He added a mini split, which works great. The air conditioning's awesome and it's so quiet. Compared to my rooftop unit, this one is so quiet. On this side, he's got city water hookup, and he's also got another inlet that he has a portable water tank that he can bring with him, and he can run a hose to it and a water pump for a kind of a freshwater tank. But instead of having a tank inside, it's an external tank. So let's take a look inside. Before we go inside, I just wanted to point out where this one is parked. We are parked at the National Forest, the Ouachita National Forest here in southeastern Oklahoma. He's got some property out here, and while he's been building a cabin, he's been staying in his cargo trailer on weekends. And man, what a view. This is just a great spot. Trees all around, very private, very, very cool. Inside the camper, it's finished out really well. He's got everything he needs. His bedroom, he's got his TV, he's got a shower, more about the shower in a minute, a mini kitchen, there's his mini split, and then he's got fridges and his heater. So I currently have it set up for travel mode besides the bed. The bed, he built this headboard so his pillows don't fall off. It's a couple screws, it comes off, and he sets that off to the side, and the bed flips up on the wall where it hooks with these hooks. It's got all these blackout curtains with little grommets made into them so you can open the windows. When he unloads his rig, it's got a small table, a big table, and we've got a nightstand over here. He's got this set up to have a light beside the bed. It's a little USB light, and he can clip it on this table. When he's going to go into transport mode, he just takes his lamp, puts it in the cabinet, and he's ready to roll. Pretty cool idea. And then on the sides of the bed, he's got a his and hers USB outlet, so you can charge your devices at night. The Murphy bed's a pretty cool idea. Now he ran a 2x over here with some angle brackets to hold it on. It's hinged, and this is sitting on just a basic Amazon bed frame with a 2x4 frame around the perimeter of it. So it works really well. The way he has his, when he flips it up, he just hooks into these E-track hooks, and the bed stays flush against the wall. We're not going to do it today because you have to pull a couple screws out of that headboard. I don't have my tools with me, so I'm not going to mess up his bed. But that's how the bed works. He's added windows on both sides of the trailer, and these are the emergency escape windows. I don't know, just like with my trailer, if we would ever want to jump through these, if we have to jump through these windows, we've got a problem, and we're not worried about fitting through those. We're just getting out. Can't have enough hooks. It's got some hooks on the wall here in front of his bed. This big table, you can do all kinds of stuff. Eat at it. He's got his TV right above that. This is on a swivel mount. So this pulls out. So when you're laying in bed, you can pull your TV out and watch some tube. One of the coolest features about his build is the way he did his shower. So he got this tub, put a drain in the tub, it's got a mat over it. You can't even see the drain. It's not metal on your feet. And then he's got this curtain. And this curtain just pulls around. And yeah, there's your shower stall. So he's got these little magnets. And you take the magnets and put them on both sides, and that closes the door. Yeah, pretty awesome. Works great, doesn't take up much space, and easy install. Now, the inner workings of it, there's where that propane line comes in that goes to the tongue of the trailer. He's got this line, this is your hot water coming out and your cold water going in. Now, because it's his camp heater, he doesn't have hot and cold hooked up to the sink or in the bathroom. The shower actually just runs off of this handheld deal. The sink's got the hot and cold on here, but like I said, the cold isn't hooked up because he's got the temperature set right on this, so he doesn't have to mess with it. So he's got this small counter area with right above it, he's got his mini split. So the mini split is a really cool idea. He's got the unit on the tongue that you saw at the beginning of the video, and then this unit inside here. So he's got a remote for it, and he just flips it on, and it is quiet. It cools this thing like nobody's business in the summer. In the winter, it does crank out some heat, but not a lot of heat. So to supplement the heat, see this little vent right here, this duct? This is for a diesel heater. And this diesel heater is just tucked away in this closet. And then when he needs some heat, he does have to fill it up right here. But he just turns this on and this thing kicks out more heat than you can want. So the exhaust for this is what he put through on the outside. Remember I showed at the beginning? This is his exhaust right here for the diesel heater. It's a marine exhaust port, and he doesn't have to mess with any exhaust pipe coming out anywhere. So in this closet, he can access his wiring for the back of his panel. He's got his 110 here and his 12 volt just tied into this this panel. A microwave running right above that. These lights up front, controlled by this switch. When you first come in and enter this first switch, these are the factory cargo trailer lights. It's just for some basic lighting. If you really want to get bright, he's got these recessed LEDs all around in here. So he definitely's got plenty of light. In the front area, he's got the really small lights. And his food preparation area has its own lights. So, yeah, very cool setup. He also added one extra light inside this cabinet so he can see what he's doing in here. So, always can't have enough hooks. Always need to hang stuff. Over here, he's got some of his 12-volt circuits on switches, and when he's parking it, he can just flip the kill switch, and it kills his whole 12-volt system. Speaking of 12 volt, he has a 12 volt fridge here. So if he wants to boondock, remember he's got that portable water tank outside. So he's got water. He's got a generator if he needs to. And then he's got a 12 volt fridge here. Also, he can run a 110 fridge. So when he's plugged into shore power, he's not limited to this tiny little 12 volt fridge. He's got a lot more space. He's got this set up, so his camp toilet, you can just pull out here and you've got a camp toilet set up. And you've got some extra storage underneath there as well. But very quick, easy, and efficient. You can pull that over and nobody's the wiser. Underneath the sink, it's got it secured with a little latch, and you can get to some of his plumbing. Where here he's used a HEPA valve so nothing can come back through it. You can see where his water's all plumbed in. There's his 12 volt pump and his filter. And it's very clean, very efficient, and very functional. So back to his power center. It's got more storage here. Hey, we're out in the woods. Got to have your teepee. Need to have some wasp killer and some little propane tanks. A great idea to have while camping. Now he trimmed all his out really nicely with this aluminum trim. Pick up from Home Depot and just trim that, put it on. With a little bit of this wall board that you can also pick up at Home Depot, and finished it out clearly with red accents. Because red accent door. Go figure. Oklahoma, OU, I don't know. Doesn't make sense to me, but hey. Last of the storage compartments. He's got, don't want to waste any space. Down there he's got his gel battery and some extra storage right here. So everything you could possibly need in your camper is in here. Set up really efficient. It's very useful. It looks very minimalistic, but man, it's got everything in it. And it is just set up. So you notice that the floors are painted, the walls are painted. So when you pull your muddy rig in, it's really easy to keep this one clean. He's also done something I really need to do on mine, is he carpeted his wheel tubs. So in mine, not only are they not insulated and get super cold, but they have condensation on them. And yeah, that is a great idea. Looks so simple, but man, that is the way to go. So he's run trim all around the base of it, just to clean up the look and make it look really nice. He's got reverse lights on here, or backup lights. Just flick a switch here. When the door's open, you're loading your rig. Flick this on and you just lit up the whole world behind you. Very cool little setup. Speaking of trim, on his ceiling he got some trim and he ran it in between these wallboard sheets. So we picked it from Home Depot. And these little pieces of trim he painted gray to match the floor and match the door and all the other trim in the camper. And man, it really cleans it up and looks good. Another thing it does, so we didn't do this on ours, and our ceiling's kind of wavy because we use some little Luan pieces for the trim and it doesn't hold it, but these hold it pretty stiff. So beyond that, he's got some crown molding run along here, and man, just the finished product looks really good. Hey, thank you so much for sticking around and watching this video. I really like making these videos. I really enjoy this kind of content. I watch these myself, and I have countless hours watching videos like this on YouTube. So if you enjoyed this video, you'd like to see more, I know everybody asks, but I'm going to do it because it does matter. If you click subscribe on my channel and click that like button, it actually makes a pretty big deal. I know everybody wants you to do it, but it actually matters. So anyway, thank you again, and we'll see y'all soon.